Okay, so this is the last heavy side ka chapter that we're going to do. Apart from this, like the chapters are very basic, right? So we're going to pay like 100% attention. This is maybe one of the toughest chapters in terms of like conceptual clarity. So let's hope to reach that clarity through even a video call, right? Before we enter the classroom, I want to tell you what's your homework from vegetation and wildlife. This is the last homework from this chapter. You have to complete your exercise from the textbook and answer the 2 questions that are on your screen right now. So please take a screenshot of this, and this is your homework from vegetation and wildlife that you have to complete by tonight. Okay, so tomorrow morning 11 a.m. is your submission deadline. Otherwise, I won't be checking properly. If you give on time, I will check properly and give you feedback from now on. Okay? Ajay, I will send you the textbook then. I will send you the textbook, then you can do it. Online wala textbook se padho. Right? Okay. Whoever is coming late, guys, this is not okay. Please come on time from tomorrow. Otherwise, I will not be accepting you inside the classroom. Okay, so this is the chapter we're going to focus on. The reason I'm taking this chapter after vegetation and wildlife is, okay, yes, Tanisha, that's great. Can we get back to this now? Okay. Hi, Ajit. Right. So we are starting the chapter climate. Now this chapter was before vegetation and wildlife, but I kept this chapter towards the end for a reason. So basically this chapter is like a summary of everything that you've done related to Brazil. Okay. So you have to, Ajay, it's okay. We're starting a new chapter. Okay. Just let's, this is very distracting. People are joining too late. Right. So this is the chapter, climate. From the name of the chapter, what can you guess? What would this chapter be about? Climate of the world, climate of specific countries. What will we be talking about today? Climate, environment of specific countries. Which countries have we been focusing on in the last whatever classes of geography? Brazil and only Brazil. Brazil and India, right? So we've been continuously working towards the physiography of Brazil and India and how they're similar, how they're different, what kind of vegetation, what kind of forest, what kind of physiography, right? So now we're going to focus on what kind of climatic conditions are there in Brazil and India. We will first look at them differently and then compare them towards the end. All right. So today we're going to talk about climatic conditions of only Brazil, right? First, we will understand this term. This term is called isotherms, right? Now, what does it mean? Isotherm means that there is a line on the map, right? So there are lines on the map which will have same temperature over a period of time. So it does not rely on a country. This line goes across different countries, okay? And this line indicates that different countries having same temperature at same time, okay? Now can you tell me ये जो temperature defining lines होंगी क्या ये latitudes होंगी या ये longitudes होंगी और अपना आंसर लिखो और साथ में लिखो y, okay? So the lines that will define temperature of a space, will they be in latitude or will they be in longitude? Ritesh has answered correctly. Guys, reply to me privately. Okay? Ritesh has answered correctly. Lakshmi wrong. Amit correct. Ajay correct. Can you also tell why? Ritesh correct. Correct reasoning. Rest of you, please tell your reasons and tell me the lines that define climate, will they be latitudes or longitudes? Latitudes थे जो horizontal थे, longitudes थे जो लंबाई में थे. Amazing. Mahima is correct. Amit is correct. Rest of you. Correct, Divya. Lakshmi, please think over your answer. I'm waiting for the rest of you to respond. हमारे मैप पे अक्रॉस कंट्रीज लाइंस होती हैं, ठीक है, जिसमें जैसे इंडिया है, पाकिस्तान है, या फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया है, अफ्रीका है, सारी की सारी कंट्रीज एक ही लाइन पे लाई कर सकती है इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्लाइमेट। तो मतलब जैन के महीने में कुछ कॉमन कंट्रीज होंगी जिनके अंदर एक कॉमन टाइप का मौसम होगा, राइट? तो वो मौसम किससे डिफाइन होगा, लैटिट्यूड से या लॉन्गिट्यूड से? Correct, Lakshmi now. Ajit wrong. So basically it will be defined by latitudes. As you can see, all of these lines are in latitude. The reason, as correctly explained, is the amount of heat that is coming to the earth from the sun, right? So that heat uh, remains the same across latitude and changes across longitude. Okay, so the heat that's coming is different from north to south, but similar from east to west. All right, so that is why isotherms, or these lines that define the climate, are defined by the latitudes. Is this clear? These are all isotherms that you can see on the screen. They move across the whole world. They have different degree Fahrenheit में बता रखा है, degree Celsius में बता रखा है. These are the temperatures that that are defined by these lines, right? They cut across different countries. Isotherms is clear. What is isotherms is clear? Yes, no. These are latitudinal lines that define climate of a particular space over a particular period of time. You can reply on everyone. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, Mahima. Ajit, what is not clear? जैसे लैटिट्यूड की लाइंस होती थी वैसे ही ये भी लाइंस है. सन की जो हीट पड़ती है वो ऊपर से नीचे वेरी करती है. जैसे हमारे यहाँ पे जम्मू एंड कश्मीर और कन्याकुमारी का डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टेम्परेचर्स होंगे, राइट? बट यूपी बिहार का टेम्परेचर सिमिलर होगा क्योंकि वो साइड साइड में है, अगल बगल में है, राइट? तो इसलिए हॉरिजॉन्टली क्लाइमेट पे कम इफेक्ट पड़ता है और वर्टिकली ज्यादा पड़ता है. और इसोथर्म्स वो लाइंस हैं जो हॉरिजॉन्टल चलती हैं और जो देखती हैं कि किधर किधर सेम क्लाइमेट है ओवर सेम पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, राइट? सो इसोथर्म में यूपी, बिहार, दिल्ली will have similar temperatures, right? But Jammu Kashmir, Kanyakumari will have different temperatures, right? So isotherm will be one of the reasons for that. Is it now a little better? Dilip, Ajit, did you now understand? Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Ajit. If it's little clear, it's fine. It'll be more clear later. Ram, you joined in late, so please don't send me question marks. All right. Now here is the map of Brazil where we will be spotting the isotherms. Okay, so I will spot different isotherms that cut across Brazil. First is this isotherm. These lines are defining different isotherms that cut across Brazil. This is the same isotherm that cuts across Brazil. Then the second isotherm is this. So isotherm is telling you what is the temperature of Brazil in general. So 28 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Celsius. Which is the third one? How many degrees Celsius? Write on chat. What's the third isotherm? Amazing. Dilip is correct, right? 18 degrees Celsius. Amazing. Right? So these are the climates of Brazil. In general, the climate would vary between 28 to 18 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now, if this is the variation, then approximately, can you spot the average of temperature in Brazil? ज्यादातर टेम्परेचर कैसा होगा ब्राजील में? Can you tell me what will be the average temperature of Brazil if this is the variation? 23, Ritesh says, okay. 24, 23, 25. All right. Guys, I will be giving you all, I will be asking you a lot of questions and giving you answers only towards the end. Okay. Now, the next question I have from you is, Ram, we're just looking at certain lines that define the different temperatures, okay, of Brazil. We'll go to the next question. Please bear with me, Ram. Please watch the video and the last part. I can't repeat again जो भी पूरा समझाया अभी तक. Okay. All right. So Ajay says 24, Shiva says 24, Khushi says 25. Right. So you guys are correct. You're almost there. I'm going to be giving you answers towards the end. I will be asking you the next question now, and you will be responding to me privately. Okay. Put yourselves on private and write done after that on chat. Once you're done, I'll start asking you questions. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, Ajit. Thank you, Shiva. Rest of you. Amazing. Thank you, Amit. All right. The next question is, according to this map and according to your previous knowledge, in which area does it rain more in Brazil? In which area does it rain more in Brazil? We have done this already. Correct, Ritesh? Correct, Amit. Can you give the area a name as well? Correct, Mahima. Correct, Ajit. Correct, Lakshmi. Correct, Ritesh. Shiva, can you give it a specific name? Maybe a different specific forest? Amazing, Ajit. Thank you. Ajay, can you tell us? Where does it rain the most? Amazing, Nazia. Good, Divya. Correct. Right. So I'm not giving answers right now. I'll give you the answers towards the end. Now, next question. The rains that come to Brazil, what obstructs these rains? What is a obstruction? What is an obstruction? Obstruction माने stop करने वाला. ब्राजील में आती हुई रेन को क्या एक ऐसी चीज थी जो obstruct करती थी? Correct, Lakshmi. Shiva, what was the name of that? Correct, Akash. Correct, Ankit. Correct, Mahima. Correct, Ritesh. Ankit, private पे लिखो ना. Correct, Shiva. Correct, Ajit. So it was. I won't answer right now. I'm trying to help myself. Amazing. Correct, Amit. Right. Next question. Which type of rainfall will occur because of these winds? The winds that were obstructed, which type of rainfall occurs because of them? Amazing. Correct, Shubham. Correct, Amit. Correct, Nidhi. Correct, Akash. Correct, Mahima. Correct, Ritesh. All right. Next question. Correct, Lakshmi. In which part of Brazil are the average temperatures low? तो कम टेम्परेचर किस पार्ट में होगा ब्राजील के? नॉर्थ ऑफ ब्राजील और साउथ ऑफ ब्राजील? लेट्स सी हु गेसेस इट करेक्टली. लोअर टेम्परेचर्स कहां पर होंगे? अमेजिंग. करेक्ट शुभम. करेक्ट अंकित. करेक्ट लक्ष्मी. करेक्ट रितेश. करेक्ट शिवा. करेक्ट अमित. इनकरेक्ट नाजिया. Incorrect, Khushi. Dilip, it cannot be east. East has both the sides. You have to decide from north and south. Incorrect, Ajit. Correct, Divya. Correct, Mahima. All right. Now, if you have to tell me what was the other name for the rain shadow zone in Brazil, can you please type the name of the other name for rain shadow zone in Brazil? Correct, Ritesh. Correct, Lakshmi. Correct, Nidhi. Correct, Mahima. Correct, Divya. Correct, Shubham. Amit. Sanya, correct. Ankit, what was that particular thing stopping? Like, what was it creating at the back, the rain shadow zone, right? What was that called? Correct, Sanya. अभी करेक्ट है अंकित. नहीं, इनकरेक्ट है. इनकरेक्ट सान्या. लीवर्ड साइट का तनीषा दूसरा नाम है. ऑलराइट, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. In which region do you find higher temperatures? North of Brazil or south of Brazil, and why? Why do you think where would be the highest temperature in Brazil and why? Correct, Shubham. Correct, Ritesh. Correct, Mahima. Correct, Lakshmi. Correct, Dilip. Correct, Amit. Amit, can you tell me why? Correct, Ritesh. Correct, Divya. Correct, Akash. Shubham. Amazing. Nazia. Correct. Right. Next question. Considering the latitudinal extent of Brazil, where will you find temperate climate? Temperate is moderate climate in Brazil. So latitudinal extent को consider करते हुए नॉर्थ साइड में मिलेगा टेम्परेट क्लाइमेट या साउथ साइड में मिलेगा, और जहां मिलेगा उसकी स्पेसिफिक फिजियोग्राफी का नाम बताओ. Would it be Brazilian highlands? Would it be Amazon River? Would it be Guiana Highlands, Parana Plateau? Where would it exactly be? Temperate climate. We are talking about a moderate climate. Correct, Pradum? Incorrect, Shiva? Incorrect, Ajit? Incorrect, Pradum? Incorrect, Shubham? Correct, Amit? Okay, we will start with this answer. The answer was Brazilian highlands because it provides an elevation, right? Because of which the climate changes. There were different seasons in Brazilian highland. So this would have temperate climates, but climate near equator would always remain the same, which is very, very hot, right? Which leads to rainfall throughout the year. Okay, so these were, most of you answered the questions correctly. The first question was isotherms को consider करते हुए average range of temperature ब्राजील का कितना होगा, right? Next question, कौन सी एरिया में ज्यादा बारिश होती है? इसका फर्स्ट वाले का आंसर मैं अभी देती हूँ. सेकंड वाले का आंसर है नॉर्थ साइड में ज्यादा होती है क्योंकि अमेजोन फॉरेस्ट वहां पर है. So whoever said north side, Amazon forest, evergreen forest, or even Guiana highlands is correct, right? अभी कौन से, अच्छा ये वाला क्वेश्चन तुम बताओ. From which direction is the wind flowing towards Brazil? You haven't answered this question. ब्राजील में कौन सी साइड से winds flow हो रही हैं? लास्ट क्वेश्चन है गाइस. There are two sides. Think about it. Wrong, Lakshmi. Correct, Divya. Or half correct, Nazia. Half correct, Ritesh. Half correct, Shiva. Half correct, Ankit. There's one more side, Ankit. There's one more side, Amit. There's one more side, Ajit. So this, okay. When I point heart at it, अभी everyone पे कर दो सब लोग. Everyone पे कर दिया. अभी यहाँ पर जो जहां पे मेरे हार्ट प्लेस करा है, ये साइड कौन सी है, इसका क्या डायरेक्शन होगी? व्हाट इज दिस डायरेक्शन? नॉर्थ एंड ईस्ट और वेस्ट? नॉर्थ ईस्ट, राइट? अमेजिंग, थैंक यू अंकित, थैंक यू अजय. And this side, what would this side be called? What would this side be called? Southeast. Amazing, right? So two directions से wind आती है ब्राजील के अंदर, from northeast side and from southeast side, from the oceans, right? Now next question was कि obstruction कहाँ से है? Obstruction हमने पढ़ा था Great Escarpment से. उसके बाद next question कि which parts of Brazil में average temperatures low होंगे? That will be south of Brazil. Okay? फिर rain shadows area को और second name क्या देते हैं? That's drought quadrilateral. Okay? Which regions do you find a higher temperature? Would be the Amazon region or the northern side of Brazil, because that will stay hot throughout the region because it's near equator, right? Now considering latitudinal extent of Brazil, where will you find temperate climate in Brazil? It will be in Brazilian highlands because that is the elevated region of Brazil. So now here you can identify, can you tell me where is the highest amount of rainfall in Brazil? Looking at this image, can you tell me, everyone पे type कर दो कि कहां पर highest amount of rainfall है ब्राजील में? हाँ, तो 28 डिग्री को दिलीप और क्या कहते हैं? उसका नाम क्या है? एंडिस माउंटेन है, अमेजोन बेसिन है, क्या है? अमेजोन बेसिन, करेक्ट, राइट? एंड where is minimum rainfall in Brazil? Where do you find minimum rainfall? There is a drop in the rainfall. Where is that drop? Brazilian highland. Amazing. And we studied the reason for it because the Great Escarpment stops the wind from entering, plus it has a plateau, right? Guys, give me a second. There's somebody at my house. Just give. So sorry, guys. So sorry for the interruption. Yes, so it is Brazilian highland, right? बिकॉज यहाँ पर प्लेटो रीजन था, इसके बहुत सारे हमने रीजंस पढ़े थे कि यहाँ पर सबसे कम रेनफॉल होती है क्योंकि यहाँ की विंड्स ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट हो रही थी, और यहाँ पे ड्रॉट क्वाड्रिलैटरल बनता था, राइट? So this is something that we have already studied. This is the map that you're going to see. Is this map clear to you? And all the questions I asked till now are clear to you? Amazing. Thank you. So guys, we're going to learn like this only. ज्योग्राफी को हमेशा खुद समझना होता है, कभी भी ज्योग्राफी तुम्हें कोई रटवा नहीं सकता, राइट? सो वी आर गोइंग टू एनालाइज एंड ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. प्रदूम, which map is not clear? This map, इसके अंदर ये जो 1600 mm है, 2000 mm है, all of this is rainfall, और यहाँ नीचे जगहों का नाम लिखा है जहां पर उतनी रेनफॉल होती है. तो ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड में 600 mm होती है, अमेजोन बेसिन में 2000 होती है, एंडिस माउंटेन्स में 1600 होती है. एंड एंडिस माउंटेन्स की वो स्टार्टिंग हमने पूरा हिस्ट्री पढ़ा था, और कि उसका कैसे इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है, पूरा फिजियोग्राफी में हमने उसको पढ़ा था. कोस्टल रीजन में कितनी है, एस्कार्पमेंट की वजह से वो रुक जाती है. तो ऑल ऑफ दिस इज इन अ फिजिकल मैप हियर, राइट? Now we're going to study statement wise. Because of vast latitudinal extent of Brazil, it experiences wide range of climatic variations in climate. So the climate keeps on changing in Brazil from north to south. There's a lot of difference given the different wind patterns, given the different sort of physiographies that are there. and also the climate, right? Because there's equator also passing and Tropic of Capricorn also passing. So that really changes the temperature, right? In so we discussed that which are the regions with higher temperature, higher rainfall. The regions near equator will have higher rainfall and also very typical climate, right? The climate won't change over a period of time. But the regions that are near Tropic of Capricorn, which are towards the south of Brazil, right? In those regions, the climate will be temperate and the climate will keep on changing, right? Where does Brazil get its rainfall from? We answered it gets its rainfall from southeast trade winds and northeast trade winds. Sorry, northeast trade winds and southeast trade winds, right? Where does most of the Brazilian highland lie? Can you answer this question? Where does most of the Brazilian highland lie, according to you? North or south of Brazil? क्या बोल रहे हो? नॉर्थ? थोड़ा ध्यान से देखो ना, एक सेकेंड. Amazing. Nidhi has correctly pointed it out. It's more towards southeast side of Brazil. नीचे की side पर है ना Brazilian highland, but it also touches the north a little. So it majorly is in south, but it touches the north as well. So you will see the statement as parts of Brazilian highland extend up to the north coast. So majorly it's in the southern coast, but थोड़े से parts are towards the northern coast as well, right? Now, what acts as an obstruction to the winds from the sea? The Great Escarpment acts as an obstruction. We've studied this, and it also creates a drought quadrilateral, right? Towards the end, we studied this as well, right? Uske baad, considering the temperature in Brazil, the northern part of Brazil is hot, while the temperatures in the southern part are comparatively lower, right? So, can you tell me the reason for this? Why is the northern part hot? Everyone knows, because of the equator. Why is the southern part comparatively cold? Winds are coming there also. It's not that far from equator. Why is the southern part comparatively lower in temperature? Let's see who answers. Think about it geographically. कि साउथ ब्राजील में टेम्परेचर कम क्यों है? किस तरीके की फिजियोग्राफी है वहां पे? माउंटेन्स है, प्लेटूज है, क्या है? Low sunlight as compared to equator because of river? No, not because of river or Amazon forest. We're not talking of the north part. We're talking about the south part. Ritesh says highland. Can we? The sun rays do not reach towards south, hence temperature is low. Divya, no, that's not correct. The sun rays do reach the south side, not with that intensity, definitely, but it does reach the south side. Does it have to do something with the fact it's not plains? It has height, right? So that reduces the temperature. Along with the height, what else can be a reason? Sunlight goes, Shiva, but it's not that much because of the height, because of the highland, right? What else can be the reason? जो ऊपर लिखा है वो पढ़ो. Can great escarpment be a reason for low temperature in the drought quadrilateral? The regions where rains do not reach in the rain shadow zone, exactly, Ankit. So in the rain shadow zone where rains do not reach, those areas can get really cold really fast as well, right? So those areas are inside Brazilian highland. Okay, so they have a height also as well as an escarpment also. So that creates an area which can have comparatively lower temperature, right? Next is, where would there be seasonal variations of climate in Brazil? According to you, tell me. सीजनल वेरिएशंस कहाँ पे होंगी? मतलब कि गर्मी सर्दी कहाँ पे होगी ब्राजील में? क्या वो अमेज़न के पास होगी? क्या वो ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड में होगी? नॉर्थ ब्राजील होगी? साउथ ब्राजील होगी? Where exactly would there be seasons in Brazil? Let's see who responds. Mahima says south, Ajay says south, Ajit says south. Correct, right? So the south of Brazil will have seasonal changes because near the equator, the temperature always remains hot. It always remains the same. That is why there is rain throughout the year near the equator. But towards the south, there is actually not that much rainfall. Plus, the winds are stopped by the Great Escarpment. Plus, there is an elevation. So the season can keep on changing, right? So the seasonal variation is in the southern part of Brazil. Near the equator at Brazilian coast, temperature does not change very much, right? Now this is Brazil. एक और बार रिवाइज कर लेते हैं. यहाँ वाला जो टेम्परेचर है वो सेम रहता है, इट डजंट चेंज वेरी मच. यहाँ का टेम्परेचर बदलता है, लो होता है, हाई होता है. ये टेम्परेट जोन है, ये मेजरली इक्वेटोरियल जोन है. यहाँ से नॉर्थ ईस्टर्ली विंड्स आती हैं, यहाँ से साउथ ईस्टर्ली विंड्स आती है. यहाँ पे ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट इन विंड्स को रोक देती है, जिसकी वजह से यहाँ रेन शैडो जोन बन जाता है, जिसकी वजह से यहाँ लो टेम्परेचर हो जाता है, राइट? सो ऑल ऑफ दीज आर जस्ट थिंग्स दैट यू कैन मतलब फिगर आउट. इसमें कोई रटने की चीज नहीं है. यू अंडरस्टूड दिस कंप्लीटली. हैव यू अंडरस्टूड ऑल ऑफ दीज स्मॉल थिंग्स कंप्लीटली? Yeah, everything, every fact. Thank you, Ajit. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, Ritesh. Thank you, Sanya. Thank you, Mahima. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, Pradum. Thank you, Nidhi. All right. Now we're going to talk about the climate of this region. Now, most of this country lies in the tropical zone, so it will have an average of 25 to 28 degrees Celsius. So we were talking about the averages. So we don't take average ऐसे कि मतलब यहाँ पे 23 ज्यादा दिख रहा है, यहाँ 28 ज्यादा दिख रहा है. आप देखो कितने बड़े रीजन में 28 था, कितने बड़े रीजन तक 23 था, 18 बहुत छोटे से रीजन में था, राइट? सो द एवरेज इज 25 to 28 degrees Celsius, right? Now the climate is cooler in the highlands. That's what we studied कि Brazilian highland में थोड़ा ठंडा ज्यादा रहता है because of the drought quadrilateral. Because of the proximity to the sea, it experiences a mild and humid climate. Amazon Valley receives 2000 millimeter of rainfall. We studied it. And in the northeastern coast, it receives 1000 to 1200 millimeters of rainfall. Now, northeastern coast would be what? Northeastern coast would be this side, right? So this coast, northeast coast, will have rainfall of 1000 to 1200 millimeters. And mainly Amazon basin के आसपास जो rainfall होगी, जो maximum होगी वो है 2000 millimeters की, right? So all of these things clear. इनका reasoning भी clear. Who needs help, Ajay? Everybody said that they understood. Okay, rest of you, is climate of the region clear? Ram, what is not clear? Ram, can you please call me after class? All right, Pradum, हम ये पढ़ रहे हैं कि क्योंकि ये जो एरिया है, एक सेकेंड, ये जो एरिया है ये इक्वेटर के पास है, राइट? यहाँ से इक्वेटर निकलती है, जिसकी वजह से ये पूरे टाइम गर्म रहता है. इसका एवरेज टेम्परेचर 25 to 28 डिग्री सेल्सियस रहता है, जो कि हमने देखा था उन इसोथर्म से, कि 20 ऊपर का 28 था, नीचे का 23 था, तो समहाउ एवरेज टेम्परेचर 25 to 28 डिग्री में रहता है। जो ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड है उधर थोड़ा सा ठंडा रहता है, क्योंकि हमने पढ़ा था कि इसकी एलिवेशन है, इसकी वजह से ये थोड़ा सा ठंडा रहता है, प्लस इसमें ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट है जिसकी वजह से इधर बारिश नहीं आ पाती, रेन शैडो जोन बन जाता है, जो ड्रॉट क्वाड्रिलैटरल बन जाता है, जहां पर ठंडा होना मोर प्रोबेबल है, राइट। उसके साथ साथ अमेज़न बेसिन में सबसे ज्यादा बारिश होती है, तो यहाँ 2000 मिलीमीटर की बारिश होती है, और नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न कोस्ट में हमारी 1000 से 1200 मिलीमीटर की बारिश होती है। अभी इससे तुम्हें और अच्छे से समझ आ जाएगा। अभी ये देखो, ये जो रेड रीजन है ऑब्वियसली सबसे ज्यादा गर्म रीजन है, और यहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा बारिश भी होती है। ये वाला रीजन यहाँ पे देखो थोड़ा सा ठंडा रीजन दिख रहा है तुमको, क्योंकि ये ब्लू इन कलर्स है। ये इसी रीजन के यहाँ पर ग्रेट एस्कार्पमेंट है, जिसकी वजह से ये ड्रॉट क्वाड्रिलैटरल बनता है, जिसकी वजह से ये ठंडा रीजन है, राइट। ये पूरा का पूरा ब्राजीलियन हाईलैंड है जो कंपैरेटिवली टेम्परेट है, जिसके अंदर ये थोड़े थोड़े ठंडे रीजन्स भी इंक्लूडेड है, राइट। सो ऐसे करके ब्राजील पूरा दिखता है। यहाँ पे 2000 मिलीमीटर की रेनफॉल होती है, यहाँ पे 1000 से 1200 मिलीमीटर की रेनफॉल होती है। यहाँ पे रेन शैडो जोन है, तो यहाँ पर कम रेनफॉल होती है, मिनिमम रेनफॉल होती है, और यहाँ पे सीजन्स चेंज होते हैं, राइट। यहाँ पे कोई सीजन चेंज नहीं होगा बिकॉज दिस इज नियर इक्वेटर। Are all of these things clear? अब सब कुछ क्लियर है एकदम अच्छे से? थैंक यू, थैंक यू। Okay, amazing. All right, now we're going to get into something that you saw a video related to as well. There is a question that we're going to address. Now what happens is, if you are near equator, you will have a lot of cyclones. Okay, now why does that happen? What is this called? पूरा जो प्रोसेस है वो क्या है? बट ब्राजील में कम साइक्लोन फिर भी क्यों आते हैं, हमें ये क्वेश्चन एड्रेस करना है। सो द क्वेश्चन वी आर लुकिंग एट इज, व्हाई डज ब्राजील हैव लेस cyclones despite of lying on equator? Okay, this is the question we are addressing at the moment. Now, do you know anything about intertropical convergence zone? Does anybody know this term, intertropical convergence zone? No, right. So we're going to talk about this. सबसे पहले you will name the places I put stamps at, okay? What is this place called? जहां पे मैंने अभी हार्ट पुट किया है, what is this place called? Equator, right? So it is called equator. These were the northeasterly winds. These are the northeasterly winds. And which winds are these? The ones I put heart to right now. Which winds are these? अभी वाली winds. ऊपर वाली थी नॉर्थ ईस्टर्ली, नीचे वाली कौन सी होती है? Southeasterly winds, right? Now can you see how all of these winds, northeasterly and southeasterly winds, how they are coming together and meeting at equator? Can you see that? How they're coming together and meeting at equator? अभी थोड़ी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीज मैं समझाऊंगी, ध्यान से सुनना, राइट? तो जब कोई लैंड या कोई पानी का स्पेस बहुत तेज गर्म होता है, तो व्हाट डज इट क्रिएट? When it's really hot, like when one piece of land is really hot, it leads to a lot of evaporation, creating what kind of zone? So this, Amazing. So Amit Yadav said low pressure zone, right? तो जो एरिया गर्म हो रहा है उधर से सारा का सारा जो पानी है वो इवेपोरेट हो रहा है, उसकी हवा सारी ऊपर जा रही है because the heat is hot, so it moves upwards, right? So like when the air is hot, it moves upwards, because of which it creates low pressure zone. When it's creating low pressure zone on the equator, both these winds, the southeasterly winds and the northeasterly winds, are coming to fill that gap, right? They're coming to fill that low pressure zone. When they do it in the process, they are not just coming at land. Can you see they're also coming at oceans? At different oceans, these two winds are coming from different sides and filling the low pressure zone, right? So when you do that inside an ocean, you create cyclones. When you're filling the low pressure zone inside an ocean, you're creating cyclones. So the maximum number of cyclones that are there on the earth, that happen on the earth, are on the equator. Did we understand the meaning? Why did they happen on equator? Because there is a convergence zone on the equator where northeasterly and southeasterly trade wind come and meet, and here they revolve and create the cyclone in the low pressure zone. Yes, Ajit, you can ask. Yes, Ajit, tell me. अभी बता रही हूँ, अब उसी यही मेन क्वेश्चन है अजय. Now, till Ajit asks his question, we are going to think, now Brazil falls on equator, right? When it falls on equator and it has so many cyclones around it, then why on Brazil's land are there less cyclones? सानिया, इतना समझ आया कि इक्वेटर पे लो प्रेशर जोन होता है क्योंकि वो बहुत ज्यादा गर्म है, जिसकी वजह से दो टाइप की विंड आके उस एरिया को कवर करती हैं. जब वो उसे कवर करती हैं तो वो साइक्लोन क्रिएट कर रही होती हैं उस कन्वर्जेंस जोन के अंदर. इतना समझ आया सानिया? ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज, why in the desert form a twister even if it is very very hot? Ajit, the reason that it is hot, it forms the cyclone because it creates a low pressure zone in the middle where the winds come and revolve around it, creating that cyclone. So a cyclone can happen inside a desert, it can happen inside an ocean as well, right? So it can be called typhoon, it's called hurricane, it's called cyclone, it has different names, right? So now we get into the next part. इतना हमने समझा कि साइक्लोन सारे के सारे इक्वेटर के आसपास होते हैं. ओके, do islands have cyclones? Yes, Shiva, they do have cyclones. Okay, now I have, let me move forward, guys, because if you ask unrelated questions, then we won't be able to understand. It's a little complicated. Now, India gets a lot of cyclones. Which was the recent one that we had in West Bengal? We studied about it as well. India gets a lot of cyclones from this because we are so close to the equator, because we are on Tropic of Cancer. Amphan, exactly, right? So Amphan happened. Now, can you see कि इंडिया के लैंड के आसपास बहुत कम ओशन स्पेस है, ओशन की स्पेस बहुत कम है, जिसकी वजह से जब साइक्लोन इंडिया हिट करता है तो बहुत हाई इंटेंसिटी पे हिट करता है, because it hasn't completed its round inside the ocean, so it hits India with a very high intensity, right? But around Brazil, you will see that the ocean space is a lot on both the sides, on this side and on this side. There's a huge ocean. So what happens is the cyclone starts inside the ocean and it ends before it touches the coast of Brazil. Okay, so it's starting inside the ocean. It is starting because of the equator. It is a tropical cyclone, but it does not enter Brazil just because Brazil is very, very in the middle of a large coastal area, and as compared to India, where India has very, very small water space, Brazil has a larger water space. तो सारा का सारा साइक्लोन ओशन में शुरू होके ओशन में खत्म हो जाता है ब्राजील के आसपास, वेराज इंडिया के आसपास कम पानी है तो उधर से शुरू होता है, बट उधर पूरी तरीके से खत्म नहीं हो पाता. थोड़ा समझ आया क्यों हुआ ये, कि साइक्लोन क्यों हिट नहीं किया ब्राजील को? डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? ऑल राइट, अमेजिंग. ये तो मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ा सक्सेस अगर ये समझ आ गया गाइस. मुझे इतना टाइम लगा इसे समझने को. थोड़ा सा आया. ओके, बिकॉज ऑफ द ह्यूज ओशन. एग्जैक्टली रितेश. नाजिया दोबारा से समझाती हूँ. सबसे पहली चीज, साइक्लोन क्यों बनता है? साइक्लोन बनता है लो प्रेशर जोन के अंदर. लो प्रेशर जोन इक्वेटर के आसपास क्यों होता है? क्योंकि वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी है, 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस है, जिसकी वजह से सारा का सारा पानी इवेपोरेट हो जाता है, सारा का सारा एयर इवेपोरेट हो जाती है. इवेपोरेट नहीं होती, मतलब ऊपर चली जाती है. हाँ, इवेपोरेट ही होती है काइंड ऑफ. makes clouds in the air, creating a lot of rainfall, but it's also evaporating and then creating a low pressure zone, right? So basically equator के आसपास is a low pressure zone. अब उस low pressure zone में हवा कहाँ से travel करती है? From high pressure to low pressure. तो सारी north easterly winds और south easterly winds दोनों की दोनों इक्वेटर के पास आती हैं. ठीक है, अब दोनों बहुत प्रेशर से आ रही है वो एरिया को कवर करने के लिए, तो वो एक दूसरे में कोलाइड करती हैं, and they make the circle the eye of the cyclone, and they start revolving around it and go upward, right? So that creates cyclones on equator. Now what happens is that these cyclones sometimes hit the surface of the hit the country, sometimes they don't. In a country like India which has very less water space, पानी जहां कम है वहां पर वो साइक्लोन तेज की आके लैंड पे भी हिट करता है. पर जहां की ब्राजील में पानी इतना ज्यादा है आसपास, उसकी वजह से साइक्लोन वहीं शुरू होके वहीं खत्म हो जाता है, राइट? तो दैट इज व्हाई डजंट हिट द कोस्ट ऑफ ब्राजील दैट हार्ड. इज इट नाउ क्लियर? अजीत, नाजिया, अमेजिंग, बढ़िया बढ़िया. ओके, ग्रेट. Now we will read this together. In coastal regions near the equator in Brazil, differences in temperature are negligible. ठीक है, तो मतलब इस रीजन के अंदर टेम्परेचर सेम रहता है. ठीक है, ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ ईयर टेम्परेचर सेम रहता है. सारी जो विंड्स हैं वो ईस्ट टू वेस्ट नहीं मूव करती. सारी विंड्स वर्टिकल डायरेक्शन में मूव कर रही हैं, अपवर्ड्स मूव कर रही हैं, बिकॉज लो प्रेशर जोन है. सो ऑल द विंड्स आर मूविंग अपवर्ड्स इन द वर्टिकल डायरेक्शन, राइट? इन दिस रीजन, one second. Similarly, the convergence zone of trade winds is weak here. जो ये कन्वर्जेंस जोन था जिसके अंदर नॉर्थ ईस्टर्ली विंड्स और साउथ ईस्टर्ली विंड्स मिलती हैं, जहां जनरली साइक्लोन्स बनते हैं, वो साइक्लोन्स ब्राजील के इनसाइड काफी वो कन्वर्जेंस जोन वीक है. क्यों वीक है? क्योंकि उसके दोनों साइड बहुत बड़ा ओशन है, राइट? इस चक्कर में वहां का जो कन्वर्जेंस जोन है वो काफी वीक है, जिसका रिजल्ट ये है that cyclones are not formed inside Brazil. Okay, that is why tropical cyclones rarely visit the coast of Brazil. Is this clear? Thank you, Ajit. Rest of you, this was the most complicated bit, guys. Thank you, Shiva. Rest of you, amazing. I'm just waiting for everyone to respond. If it's not clear, you can tell me. Thank you, Amir. Thank you, Divya. Thank you, Ajay. प्रदूम क्या समझना है? Okay, for the rest of you, just to revise once, what we will be doing is we will be watching this video and we will be seeing if we understood each and every point or not. I'm sending you the link. Give me a second. अब ये वीडियो महाराष्ट्र बोर्ड की वीडियो है, तो आप ये देखो वीडियो और उसके अंदर जितने भी सारे पॉइंट्स की बात करी है, you will see that we've covered them in our just a second, in our lesson today. So just watch this video and come back and tell me if you understood everything that's there in the video. It's a short 3-minute video. Watch it and come back. I just sent the link, Ankit. Pradum, I'll solve your rest of your doubts on WhatsApp, okay? Please watch this video. Once you are done, just type done on chat. I sent it on. Amazing. Thank you, guys. Whoever is done can leave the call, but please do your homework from vegetation and wildlife, okay? I hope you guys have understood all the points. Amazing, Divya. Thank you, Khushi. Thank you, Mahima. You can leave the call. Bye-bye. Ajay, I haven't listened to the song till now. I'll listen Aaj Pakka and watch and send. Okay, bye. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Yes, Ajit, I'll do that. As soon as class ends, I'll do it. Bye bye. Bye. Take care, everyone. I hope you all understood today. Okay, bye bye. Chalo, I'm ending the call, okay?